Strip receiver stacked just off the line to the far side. And another handoff to Markel with extra blockers to the far side. Sweeping left to 15, 10, 5, spinning, and will be pushed out of bounds. Another handoff, Markel Lowe plowing forward, and it's touchdown. Markel Lowe on the 1-yard scamper. 3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far. Creasy with the football. Pocket collapse, and the sack is there. Daniel Jennings with his 2nd sack of the ball game. It's 3 to the near and 1 to the far. Barker back to pass. Markel Lowe out of the backfield, wide open. He called it 40. Cuts back 50. Goodbye, Markel Lowe. Hello, Princeton Tiger touchdown on the 80-yard go. Throw from Chance Barker. 2 to the far, 2 to the near. Tight end for Creasy. Loaded in the backfield, out of the shotgun. They're going to try that double hard count again. Didn't go on the first one. Didn't go on the second, now on the third. Here's the snap, and Creasy is buzzer beat! The Princeton Community Hospital WVU Medicine sack by the out-of-control locomotive Caleb Kaiser. The Beast Man eating an early dinner here. Jennings is the back in the backfield with 3 to the far and 1 to the near. Dropping back to pass Barker. Barker throwing. Come back to me route for Markel Lowe. They can't get him down. 25. Calling it to 20. Now back to the 20. Forward. Markel Lowe with the legs pumping. It takes 4 men to push him out of bounds. The pocket collapses. Creasy goes down. Who is it? The Beast Man. The out-of-control locomotive on the WVU Medicine Princeton Community Hospital sack. Caleb Kaiser, his 2nd of the ball game. Whenever Tazewell tries to get a little cute, Caleb reminds him that this ain't a beauty contest. Creasy in the pocket and collapsed again. And who is it? The out-of-control locomotive, Caleb Kaiser, the Beast Man. 2 plays in a row. Same formation, 2 to the near, 1 to the far, 2 backs in the backfield. Now Markel will go in motion here to the near side. Looking to throw. Barker going downfield. Mosser has a step. The pass is caught. Touchdown Tigers! Creasy, pocket collapse. Creasy down. That is Landon Moore. Who do you get a little help from? Caleb Kaiser, the out-of-control locomotive. Snap back, Creasy in the pocket. Pocket's collapsing. And down goes Creasy. He's buzzard meat. In the backfield, that is Daniel Jennings. Another man going in motion is Mullins. Now 4 to the near and 1 to the far. Pocket collapse. Daniel Jennings gets him. Creasy is buzzard meat. Daniel Jennings flew in the backfield, put Creasy on the turf. He spent more time on this turf than the Tiger logo. Snap. Barker going deep. Mosser has a step. Then it's caught by Mosser at the 25. Barker. Snap. Has it, plenty of time, going for the end zone, has a man, and it is called touchdown, Wyatt Klein. 2 to the far, 2 to the near, and Creasy back to pass. Pocket collapses. Creasy is going down again. He buzzard me. Who is it? Ian Cox. Creasy's going to have to pay rent for the amount of time he's laid down on this turf. Strip receivers stacked at the end of the line on the far side. Snap to Barker on an RPO. Barker keeps it, now pitches it to Markel Lowe. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers! Markel will go in motion out of the backfield. Snap to Barker. Barker hits Jennings crossing, and it is a Tiger touchdown! Woo, what a play. 5 wide, 3 to the far, and 2 to the near. Working right to left. Creasy alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Snap back. Creasy ready. Creasy, pocket collapse. Caleb Kaiser! He planted Creasy on the field. Creasy ducked, shimmied out of the way of Daniel Jennings, and when he shimmied, he shook right into Caleb Kaiser's arm. Putting unit has come on. The freshman kicker Galloway. Back deep to receive Brad Mosser. He will have heels at the 49-yard line. They're letting clock run here down to 5-4-3. Then the kick, and it's blocked. It's blocked. Carter Tipton came flying into the backfield. Blocked the kick, gathered the kick, ran it in, and Princeton has another score on the board. Blocked punt for a TD. Princeton is getting it done in every facet of the ball game today. Dressing the ball at the 40. Here comes Thomas. There is the kick. It is deep. Landon Dillon circling behind it. Him and Mosser catch it at the same time. Mosser will keep it. Mosser 30. Mosser 40. Mosser at the 50. One man to beat. It's the kicker. 40, 35, 30. Cut back 20, 10, 5. Goodbye, Brad Mosser. Hello, Tiger touchdown. comes Moss now on 4th and about a football length inside the 1.
Look at that.
R.J. Coatney tipped the 4th down pass, intercepted it. He will go 99 yards for a Tiger touchdown. R.J. Coatney. Homecoming 2024 for Princeton is one that won't soon be forgotten around these parts. Princeton decimates the Bulldogs of Tazewell 70-13. Back at the Bluestone Health post-game show, it's always an honor to be joined by head football coach Keith Taylor. Coach, you put 70 up today on a very good Tazewell team. How do you feel right now?
I feel good. First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without Him, I'm nothing. It didn't feel like 70. We didn't feel like we played our best game early. I know it's hard to say that when you win like that. But, we got a lot of stuff we got to clean up. I was proud with the way the guys responded. You got homecoming going, you're playing on a Saturday, but we've told these guys that you're going to face adversity. And if you want to get to where you want to get, state championship game happens to be on a Saturday. So, it's during the day. So we have to get better. We got to be more locked in. But I was proud of them. We played hard at the beginning, kind of had a couple lulls there, turnovers early. But hey, credit to Tazewell, they're a good football team. That score is not, anything against them. They got a great football team. We just came out and we handled business. But really proud of the guys the way they responded, especially in the second half.
I'm going to start asking a few questions, but I'm going to start on the defensive side of the football. It seemed like Kalen Kaiser just built a tent in the backfield. He had about 5 sacks today and about 3 more tackles for loss. Him and Jennings were back in the backfield all day. Was that the game plan to pressure Creasy, or did they just have their methods for getting there?
Yeah, and that's what I always say all the time. I think we got 2 of the best defensive ends in the state of West Virginia. And what helps Kaiser out is that they're double teaming Daniel. So they had the ace. They sat there in the tight end and kind of helped on Daniel, and that freed one-on-one. And I don't think there's any, offensive lineman that can block either one of those guys one-on-one. So, they play off one another. They want to get, it's like a race to get to the quarterback. But I thought we had good pressure up front, too, in the middle. I thought Riley played a better game today. Monty played well. We got Ian Cox in there to be able to get a couple. I think he had a sack or 2. We made them one-dimensional, and they had to throw the ball a lot. So that's what we wanted to do. We want to take away the run, and I was really proud of how the defense played.
I had Ian for a couple of sacks. I had Jennings for a couple of sacks. Definitely over 10 sacks as a team today. That shows good pressure on the football.
Absolutely.
Ian Klein really coming out of his shell the last couple of weeks. Had 18 tackles last week, a big week this week. Is that the next man up mentality that the team has?
Yeah, credit to him. He's been playing linebacker for the first couple of weeks. That shows you how smart we are as coaches. As soon as we put him down to give us a look, we're going to get some quicker guys last week at Pulaski, so we put him down there. Him and Carter Tipton got in there and played well too. But I think those guys. It's a team that's greater than me. I think a lot of times our guys, they forget that because we have such a good football team that they want to make plays, they want to get the ball, they want to score. But to get where we have to go, we got to have kids like Ian. That don't get a lot of snaps early, and then all of a sudden they become a terror. That next man up mentality is the way we have to live, we have to play, and I'm really proud of him.
I want to talk just for a minute about your junior wide receiver, Brad Mosser. I want to talk about him on the special teams side of the football 2 weeks in a row. He's got a kickoff return for a touchdown. He has 3 special teams touchdowns in 2 weeks. He added another catching touchdown today. That is a total of 6 touchdowns in 2 weeks. When the graduation of Don Collins left a hole, but it's not that big of a hole. Brad seems to be stepping right into it.
Yeah, and I think that's something, Dom and him are close buddies, and they talk about it. Dom will always say he's not even close, but, and that's probably true, because Dom's a special kind of talent. But he learned from that guy. He saw the way Dom grew up. And Brad's doing a great job. He's growing up. He's becoming more mature. He's becoming a leader. And it's frustrating sometimes. They got a guy in your face, and you got the wind blowing this way. We can't really get him the ball, but he stayed in there. He hung in there. I'm so proud of Brad and the way he's responded. And when he gets the ball, he's dangerous. It doesn't matter where he's at. We were trying to put the young guys in there, and we couldn't get all the subs in for whatever reason. They kicked it to Brad. I thought Brad was going to hand it to Landon, let Landon run a little bit, but he decided to get a touchdown. So hats off to Coach Posich. We got 2 touchdowns on special teams, block punt for a touchdown, and then we had a kick return for a touchdown. So we're humming on that phase for sure.
Well, we talked about the special teams touchdown for Mosser. Let's talk just real quick. I want to give you a chance to talk about 2 guys who made outstanding plays. You mentioned Carter Tipton in the block punt for a touchdown. And how about old Jay Coakley on what will go down as a 99-yard interception return there in the fourth?
And I told the guys we were going to get the stop, but we were going to go throw stick looky to Kamarion for a touchdown. So I was a little wrong on that, but I did call the 99-yard touchdown. But that's what we want from our young guys. Like, we're coaching those guys probably more than we're coaching our starters, because we want them to be in part of the game. And those guys play to the very end, right? They got the ball at the inch line. We could have easily gave them a touchdown. You know, we put some big hits on the quarterback. We kind of bared down there. And that's what it's going to take to get to where we need to go. And it doesn't matter if you're a starter. It doesn't matter if you're a young guy. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're out there in a Princeton jersey, you play to the end of the whistle. You play to the end of 4 quarters. And that's what I was proud of. You know, and all those, you know, angry thoughts I had early in the first half kind of went away the way we played in the second half.
You got one less day of prep, in theory, before we head on the bus next Friday night to Winfield, a team that got some preseason hype about their air raid offense and things of that nature. Give me an early look into Winfield.
Yeah, well, we'll enjoy this for about 30 seconds. Those guys will enjoy it for a lot longer. We got to really get on the film. We'll go in here and exchange it once it's up. I haven't seen them play at all this year, so, you know, I'm not sure really what they do, how they do things. I know they probably got a good program up there. Their coach seems to turn things around. But, you know, that's one of the top teams in AAA, I think, so we got to go up there. We got our work cut out for us. Like you said, one less day of preparation, but we got to get these guys right. They got to be way more locked in than they were early. You know, and we got to be able to go up there and handle business. You're on the road. It's our longest road trip. So we got to make sure we go up there and we get off to an early start. It's on grass, but, you know, we're pretty good on grass, like on wood. So we'll just keep at it and stay to the game plan and see if we can, you know, go up there and hit them in the mouth.
Well, Coach, it's always good to win. It's always good to win at home, and it's always good to win at home on homecoming.
Absolutely.
So,
Said it best, brother. Appreciate you.
Congratulations, and thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Go Tigers.